You mentioned drafting a quarterback. I'm into it too. There's a lot of backups this year. One guy who's I'm interested in because I have awful taste in quarterbacks.
I see where you're
is
going.
Jalen Milroe. I'm curious to see what you think of him. Here's my case for him. Most of the Alabama quarterbacks are pretty good in the NFL. He's an incredible athlete. Like he's built like Jalen Hurts, 6'1", 220, and he's probably going to run a 4.4. Hurts ran like a 4.6. He ran for 20 touchdowns last year. He's going to be like his rushing ability from the quarterback spot should be pretty elite, and he's got a cannon, and I feel like there's potential for him to develop into a functional passer, and if he does, you got a starter with a high upside.
Could they utilize him?
No. It's bad because as soon as you put him under center, like you take away all the things that make him dangerous, and the Niners are such an under center offense. What's the point?
Yeah,
you want him in the shotgun. Running.
I was going to say, could they utilize him in a package similar to Trey Lance? Kyle started?
Could he be their Taysom Hill?
Yeah, but then the vets wouldn't remember when they started. Yeah, they're like.
I'm just saying, like Trey Lance. One of the reasons he didn't work out is he was kind of slow for a dual threat quarterback. He was not elusive. He took big hits. Jalen Milroe is freaking explosive. He might be the fastest player on the team after Garendo, if he were on the team. And I'm saying he wouldn't be the quarterback right away. You'd be developing him slowly into a guy who's like, is Jalen Hurts a great passer? No.
I just generally think they should adopt the philosophy of pretty much always drafting a quarterback, and that's going to be your backup. Or if the backup beats out your starter, then that becomes your starter. And then if that's your philosophy, then if you have a starter, they can't say, "Oh, well, I'm the guy. What are you doing drafting?" Well, like it has nothing against you, man. We don't hate you. That's what we do. We just draft quarterbacks. Like that's
Let me ask you this question: if you were a head coach of a football team in the NFL or an offensive coordinator, would you want your offense to primarily operate from under center or the shotgun, and why?
I think that the trend is gun now, right? Because that's where the game is.
That's where it's going.
Yeah,
it's what college does. It's what the players are familiar with. Kyle has this throwback offense, and I feel like under center. What are the benefits of being under center? Better play action game.
Yeah, there's like the natural timing, right? Because of your steps and all of that.
You definitely get a more reaction from the linebackers on the play action when you under center and you turn your back and you extend the ball than when you do the other way. So sure, you can get some explosive plays in the passing game for sure. Right. And you can probably do more schematically in terms of blocking combinations with a fullback back there, a two-back formation under center. And you can run left and right. Yeah. So those are good things. But from the shotgun, the quarterback is a huge freaking rushing threat if he's mobile in a way that he's not from under center. And I think like if you want to run the ball, the best teams are like these two-back offenses where the quarterback's one of the backs and he's explosive and he can break tackles or make guys miss. I don't know. That's the direction the Eagles have been going for a long time. And I think that's probably where the league's going. And I wouldn't want to be a throwback offense trying to look like 1997.
I think what Brock is fine. I mean, because I think obviously two different players, right? And I've seen somebody, I can't remember who compared him, but I think the comparison was appropriate. Like Brock runs similar to Mahomes in the sense that when he needs it, Brock is looking to throw, but when he needs it and he has to take what the defense is giving him, he can do it. But the problem is Brock doesn't have that downfield arm to threat. You know, when he rolls out, he can't threaten you deep. You know, that's kind of here's
my thing with mobile quarterbacks. Why I love them, because it seems look at what Fangio wants to do as a defensive coordinator, and you're a defensive coach. Every defensive coach wants to make an offense one dimensional, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to
You
take away the run game, make them one-dimensional, and if we can do that, we're going to feel like we win. You can't do that to the Eagles because on 3rd and 7, is that a passing situation for them? Are you sure they're going to pass the ball on 3rd and 7, or is it going to be a quarterback draw?
Well, I think the Eagles are uniquely situated, whereas like their quarterback Hurts is not a normal. Look, what does he squat like?
I know
9
he like literally pushes the pile as a runner.
Right,
he's more powerful than Barkley's. Crazy.
So people can't, you can't just be like, oh, we've got a running quarterback, we're going to do tush push. No,
true. You can't do that with Kyler Murray.
It's right. That is unique to the Eagles because 1, Hurts, 2, their offensive line. Right? Isn't there? It was the biggest offensive line ever in the Super Bowl, and it's it's the best offensive line. So those two elements together will allow them to do that thing. And I don't think, like, if you put Brock or if you took any other quarterback on the Eagle and put them on the Eagles, I don't know that the tush push would be as effective. Like, even if you took, like, let's just say Josh Allen, I don't know that even Josh Allen would be as effective with a tush push as Hurts.
And that play is so, dangerous because they're always in a position where 3rd and 7, you can't really feel great about sending an exotic blitz because they could catch you in like some quarterback counter trap play. And then all he has to do is get 6 yards on 3rd and 7 and it's 4th and 1 and it's like a guaranteed conversion. So
here's the way I think you have to think about it is you, the Niners, Chiefs, whoever, any other team that's not the Eagles have to get 10 yards to get a first down. They only need 9 because
and they have 4 chances to do it. Yeah. Well, 3 to get 9. Yeah, 3 to get 9. Yeah. And look, the Niners have, I don't know, it just seems to me that if the Eagles just won a Super Bowl throwing for 181 yards a game and running the ball 620 times in the regular season, maybe just passing is a little overrated. It's important. But again, if you become a one-dimensional team, and I feel like you always do become a one-dimensional team. Like, great defenses are going to shut down your run game. They're going to shut down your running back in the Super Bowl. It happened to Barkley. It happened to McCaffrey as a ball carrier. The last running back who like dominated a Super Bowl was like 30 years ago. So if you want to like have a balanced offense in the Super Bowl, I think you kind of need a mobile quarterback. I don't know. That's what I would do. I think this dude has the highest ceiling of any quarterback in the draft. He might be a total bust, but I think he'd be worth it in day 2.
Yeah, I think it's. I wouldn't hate it if they did it. Like, I would understand it.
Just don't trade up to number 3 for him.